Hi students, welcome to my channel Maths Academy by DZ. Today we are going to continue the properties of determinant. This is the class number 4. Already we have completed the 3 classes for the chapter determinants. This is the 4th class for the chapter determinants. Okay. So in this, the properties of determinant, in this property 3 we have to continue today. Already we have completed the property number 1, property number 2. Okay. So observe students, all the properties they are very important because of to complete the exercise 4.2 definitely all the 6 properties are required here. Okay, without using the properties, suppose you are going to complete the solution, some situations it won't be possible. Okay, so that's why each and every property you have to learn and you have to apply each and every property. Okay, next, so students, remember one thing, if you are feeling my classes are good, if you are able to understand, please like, share, subscribe to my channel. Okay, so see example, before going to start the example 8, so first we can see the property number 3. If any two rows or columns of a determinant, if any two rows or columns of a determinant are identical, we know that identical is nothing but same, both are looking same. Okay, identical means inside the bracket is giving here all corresponding elements are same. Okay, all correspond in the both the rows or both the columns, all corresponding elements they are looking same. Okay, so see, then the value of the determinant is 0. On that situation, the determinant of value which is giving the result is what? 0. Okay, so if you are observing, this is the property number 3. So by giving the explanation about this, suppose you are not able to understand, definitely I will take one of the example to have the result about that property number 3. Okay, see, there is the example 8 here. Okay, by observing this example, definitely you will understand the property number 3. Okay, so that's why we are taking the example 8 here. What is the example 8 having? Evaluator, determinant, or we can say this is the delta symbol. Delta is equal to, so determinant of 3 2 3 2 2 3 3 2 3. This is the example 8. Okay, so now I am applying the property number 3 for this example. Okay, by observing this, simply we are making the determinant for this. How we can make the determinant? We know that 3 2 3 2 2 3 3 2 3. If I give this question for you, okay, so suppose you don't know the property number 3, simply you are going to continue like this. What? By expanding the determinants. Okay, by expanding the determinants we are going to complete the solution for this. Plus minus plus. Okay, so we know that how to expand the determinant. So already we have completed some classes about the 3 by 3 matrix. Okay, that's why. So we are taking the 3 here, then this part is closed. Okay, first row first column is closed, then 2 3s are 6, 2 3s are 6, again minus 2. See, this is the part closed. Okay, second column first row closed, and 2 3s are 6, 2 3s are 6, and 3 3s are 9. Okay, 3 3s are 9. After that plus 3, we are writing here plus 3, and this part is closed. 2 2s are 4, and minus we can write 3 2s are 6. See, this part is 0, minus 2 into this is what? Minus 3, and this is nothing but 3 into what? Minus 2. Yes or no? So minus and minus plus 2 3s are 6, plus 3 to plus into minus, minus 3 2s are 6. Finally we got the result is what? 0. Okay, suppose if you don't know the property number 3, so simply you are making the by using the expansion we are having the determinant, then the value of the determinant is 0. Okay, see, by using the determinants expansion method, so we got the value of the determinant is 0. Okay, suppose if you are applying the property number 3 for the determinant, within the second we can complete the solution. Okay, how we can complete the solution within the seconds means, this is the determinant. Okay, in this by applying the property number 3, what is the property number 3? Any two rows of a determinant are identical. See whether the rows are identical or not. First we can check 3, and this is also 3. and 2, this is again 2, this is the 3, again this is what 3, means first row and third row they are identical to each other. That's why then the value of the determinant is what? 0. So that's why I'm writing the result is what? 0. By applying the property, we can write the direct solution is 0. Otherwise, we can expand, so also we will be get the result is again what? 0. Okay. So we can continue the property number 4. See, this is the property number 4. Okay. What is the property number 4 given? Means if each element of rows or columns, if each element of rows or columns, if you are taking the determinant in the having the rows and columns, each element of, suppose we are taking the first row, each element of the first row of a determinant is multiplied by a constant k. Constant k is nothing but in place of k we can write 2, 3, 4, whatever the value constant we are taking. Okay, multiplied by k, then its value gets multiplied by k. Then its value multiplied by k. Means what is the meaning of this property? See, what I am telling in this means each element of rows of the determinant is multiplied by k, multiplied by a constant k, then its value gets multiplied by k. Means the resulting value of the determinant which is again multiplied by k. Okay. Just I will take one of the small concept example related to property number 4. See, wait. Property number 4, just I am giving the explanation about this. See, suppose we are taking the determinant here, that is a1, a2, a3. Okay, then we are taking, otherwise we can take b1, b2, b3 and c1, c2, c3. Just I am taking the own example. Okay, a1, a2, a3, b1, b2, b3, c1, c2, c3. Sir, there are 3 rows are having 3 columns are there in this determinant. Suppose I am multiplying the for this determinant first row with constant k. Then the resulting determinant which is obtained like delta 1. This delta 1 which is obtained from the delta. Okay. So delta 1 is equal to, I am writing here. So multiplying with k for the first row, then the resulting determinant we can write k into a2, k into a3, and b1, b2, b3, c1, c2, c2. Okay, this is the delta 1. From the delta we are writing the delta 1. How we are writing? Just for the first row we are multiplying with k. Okay, not only first row, we can multiply with k for the second row also. Okay, any one of the row we can multiply with k. Okay, so then see, so what is the difference between delta and delta 1 now? Means suppose we are making the determinant for this delta, we can get some result. Okay, if we are getting the 10, 20, whatever the result we are having from expanding the determinant. Okay, so suppose we are making the determinant for the delta 1 also, then the result should be k into whatever the value of the determinant we are having, definitely that is k into delta. Okay, means the answer, whatever the answer we are having from the delta 1, that should be k into the value of the determinant delta. Okay, so that's why we can write here, so delta 1 is equal to k into delta, remember. That's why one more thing in this total result is equal to k into, we can write this result. So k into, I will write k into a1, k into a2, k into a3, then b1, b2, b3, c1, c2, c3 is equal to k into, we can write k into the determinant delta is there na, so that's why the delta is here a1, a2, a3 and b1, b2, b3, c1, c2, c3. This is the property number 4. Okay, so what is the property number 4? Once again I will repeat. See, if you are taking the determinant, given determinant is this one, for this we are multiplying with some constant, not only k, we can take any constant. Suppose we are multiplying with only first row, or some student they can say, sir, we can multiply with k for the second row. Yes, why not? Again we will get the result is like this. Okay. Some student they will say, sir, we can multiply for the first column. Yes, this is the first column. So k we can write like this. Again the result is same. Okay. Suppose we are multiplying for the first row or second row or third row, or first column or second column or third column, the result is same. This is the property number 4. Result is same means this result will be get. Remember, okay, this result we are having k into again the given determinant only. Okay, so we can say one more important point is having in the property number 4. First I will rub this. Okay, then I will explain. See, this is the important note. Okay, which is related to property number 4. If corresponding elements of any two rows or columns, corresponding elements of any two rows or columns of the determinant are proportional. This is very important. Proportional means what? In the same ratio. Proportional is nothing but what? In the same ratio. Then its value is 0. When the determinant value is 0 means, suppose we are having the determinant. In this determinant, if the corresponding elements of the two rows means first row and third row we are taking here. The corresponding elements of the first and third row, okay, in the determinant are proportional. Proportional is nothing but what? Suppose this is the data in this first row, what are the elements are having? Okay, by taking the common from this, then the resulting determinant, so first row and third row they are identical to each other, then the determinant is equal to 0. Okay, see, we will write the meaning of this note. I will explain from this example. This is the example 9. Okay, so 102 is there. So we can write 6 into 17. Yes or no? 7 times 6 is 102. Then 6 into, we can write here 3. 6 3 is 18. Again 6 into, we can write here 6. 6 6 is 36. Okay. After that 1 3 4 and 17 3 6. Okay. By observing the property number 4, just now we have completed the property number 4. So from this determinant also we can write, by taking the 6 is outside from the first row, that is 6 into, that is the fourth property. Yes or no? 6 into, then the left hand part is what? By taking the 6 is outside from the first row, then we can write 17 6, 17 3 and 6. We are taking 6 is outside, that's why left out part is 3. Then the remaining 1 3 4 and 17 3 6. Okay, we taken 6 is outside. Next, see, this is the property number 4 we are using. Again we have to observe the property number 3. What is the property number 3? If any two rows or any two columns identical, then the determinant is what? 0. That's why 6 into, see, first row and the third row they are identical to each other, so that's why the determinant is what? 0. Final answer is what? 0. Thank you.